everyone. I'm Edna Stella Fayabi from Benin Republic and coordinator of the Pan-African Virtual SMEs show. Today we will talk you about the technologies according to small and medium business. And we are with Mr. Gregory van Duyse, who is the founder and CEO of Van Duyse Entrepreneurship Leadership Institute. And he will share with us his experience about the small and medium business and how we can use the technology to increase the growth of our business. Hi, Mr. Gregory.
Hello, Stella. Hi, everybody. Like you said, my name is Gregory van Duyse. I come from Canada, but I'm here today in Africa, and it's a pleasure for me to talk with you about technology and small businesses.
Mr. Gregory, please, could you help us to know how and what is the importance of the technology to increase the small and medium business?
I may not have the same ideas on that as most people have. I think that technology can be a great tool to help businesses make more money. Most of my businesses have been around the internet, and so therefore around technology. But I think mostly technology is there to help us to increase the amount of how well we can do our business, but technology will not make a business most of the time. So you have to make sure that your business is capable of running without a lot of technology. Most of the time people think of technology as this magic formula, because of this technology, automatically I'm going to be able to make more money and it's going to work. Well, it rarely works that way. If you can't run a business without the technology, most of the time adding technology will not make it work. If you can't sell your product and you can't make a profit without it, it probably won't work. However, there are some things that technology is really good at, and some things that for sure every business person should use technology to do. The first thing I would say is researching. A lot of entrepreneurs have to become experts, almost scientists of their own product. And one of the things that I've always encouraged my students to do is to look at a website called Google Scholar. So not just Google, but Google Scholar. So if you go into Google, type Google Scholar, and you'll see the website. I think it's called scholar.google.com. And if you do a search on there, you'll see often thousands of articles made by professional and universities about real studies that were made about your product. I remember a student came last week and he came to see me and he said, okay, we're going to talk about growing pigs. Now, I've never grown pigs, but going to Google Scholar, I said, I put in profitability in growing pigs, and I had 1,000 articles about what are the things that you need to do to be more profitable in order to grow pigs. And some of the things that came out of those articles really helped the student understand some of the critical elements that makes this business work better. So accessing information, I think, is a great way of using technology. The second thing I would say is finding people to help you. Whether it's people to become your mentor, if you're in Africa, contacting people in the United States or Canada, calling them. Often it doesn't cost a lot more money to call in Canada as it does to call people in Benin. And asking them questions, because a lot of people have experience and different experience. Being able, I like to, well, most of my businesses I've used a couple websites to help me. I've used Upwork.com, which is it used to be called Odesk, and that's a way that I find a lot of my employees. So I have a lot of people working for me from their home in Mexico, in the Philippines, in India. I have someone in the UK. I have someone in the Ukraine. in Canada and the US, and they all work from home, and I find them on Upwork. So if you need some skills that you can't find in your country, then it's easy to find it on the internet, especially if it can be done by the internet, like graphic design, programming, creating websites, writing articles. There's a lot of things. Another website that I've used a lot is Fiverr, and that's spelled Fiverr.com, Fiverr. And on that website, everything costs $5. So everything's $5, and you can get a lot of stuff done for $5, including graphic design, redoing how your product looks, and there's a lot of different things. I also use a lot of Skype. I Skype with people all the time, so if the internet's good enough in your country, use Skype. It's great. It's really, really great. So those are some of the examples. Now, what I would recommend to people starting businesses is don't focus your business on technology only. Focus it on things that really work right now. And then once you've figured out how to make it work, then start testing technology one step at a time, a little bit at a time, to find out which technology can help you increase productivity, doing more with less time, doing more with less money. And then that's when technology can be a boost. But if you can't find clients, if people are not willing to buy your product right now without expensive technology, most of the time expensive technology will not make them buy your product more. If you have a farm farming tomatoes, having a website that has e-commerce will not help you sell more tomatoes faster. You have to really think about, is this going to be really helpful for me or not? So that's a little bit of advice I'd have.
Thank you, Mr. Gregory. Do you have something to say for our exhibitor or our visitor who are watching us right now, according to the Pan-African Virtual SMS Show?
Yeah, I do. I've spent the last 3 years of my life working here in Cotonou to build entrepreneurs. And I have to say that I believe that entrepreneurs are the future of Africa. The solution is within your hands. You are in the right field. Students and university graduates and people just waiting for other people to create jobs for them is not the way forward. But learning and becoming an entrepreneur and trying and testing and doing everything you can to succeed will bring you success. It's not easy. I have failed and failed and failed so many times. So don't be afraid of failure. Actually, failure has a gift. And the gift of failure is that it shows you an area where you can improve, where things could be better. And so just fail and learn and grow and improve, but you are the future of Africa. If Africa is to become prosperous, if we are to see poverty and suffering going down, if you want that kind of place for your children and your grandchildren, if you want a place where Africa has everything that it needs, then you must pay the price to become a great entrepreneur. I would recommend to you that you spend time every day studying about entrepreneurship on the internet. Spend time researching and reading some of the great thoughts of some of the greatest thinkers about entrepreneurship, and apply it wherever you are. And start now. You don't need anything. You don't need a lot of money to start. You just need to start. Sorry for the phone call. You just need to start your business. One of the activities that we do here at Veli is that we have students start making money from a paperclip. I don't know if I have one on my desk right here. Yeah, I do have one. From a simple paperclip like this. Let me show you. Just like this. So they start with this paperclip, okay? And they go out into the streets of Cotonou, here in Benin, and they start trading that paperclip for something else of greater value. Maybe they'll trade it for this pencil. And then after that, they'll use the pencil and trade it for something else, and then use that other object and trade it again for something else with different people in the city. I have seen people in one day make over $200 of money. I've seen many people make over $200. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I think
what you've done.
you've done that.
Yeah.
What happened? You had one paperclip. What did you do with it?
One paper could be exchanged with many people. Just one thing. Just it can be a pencil, pen, many things. So with that,
And then
my team have we got for this time something like 200,000
francs. So
Yeah.
that's about $420 American in one day.
Yeah,
In one day. And you see, so you can make $400 in one day by taking something small. Like we've done it with paper clips, we've done it with a rock, we've done it with a leaf. You can do it with anything. My children at home did it with the with the air in their own lungs as the starting point. They say, "What will you do if I sing a song for you? Will you give me something in exchange for a song?" And people started giving them something. Now maybe it's easier in Canada, but I know that in Cotonou, Benin, we've had thousands of people. I'm not kidding. Thousands of people do this experiment of starting with one paperclip and making enough money to start a business. And so that's what I would have to say. You are the future of Africa, and we need you to be entrepreneurs. And if you don't have anything, start today. Grab something that has a little bit of value, like this. Or if you're even luckier, start with a pen. You know, and if you're even luckier, start with, I don't know, take your earrings. Maybe you should show them your earrings. Take them off, go out in the street, start trading. These earrings could make you $200 in one day. If you trade and trade and trade, use that money, start a business. Test, add technology when it makes sense and when it's a good idea. That's what I would have to say.
Thank you, Mr. Gregory, for your time. Thank you, and see you later.
Okay. Hey, everybody, have a great time. Thank you for coming to this show. And I want to hear from you. So if you have a chance, just find me on Facebook. My name again is Gregory van Duyse. That's Gregory. My last name is VAN space DUYSE. Find me on Facebook. I'll friend you. I want to know what you're going to do with your life. I'm excited. And again, entrepreneurship is the future of Africa. So have a great day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.